Welcome to the Big Dog and Chop Dunk podcast.
That's cute.
Episode 93.
3?
Yeah, 93. Just kidding. It's the Ropes Family Podcast. Brought to you by hosts Big Dog and Chop Dunk. Whatever those words mean, I'm not quite sure. I know Big Dog, and I want people to call me Big Dog all the time.
I get called Unk all the time.
Well, I'm calling you Big Dog and me Chop Dunk.
I don't. That's not what my family calls me.
Sorry, your family can call you. I'm calling you Big Dog. I like the words Big Dog.
Oh gosh.
Just makes me feel like a big dog. What's up, man? Like Big Dog. Big Dog.
It's like the 90s are coming back. Remember that Big Dog brand?
No.
Okay. Well, we had Big Dog brand shirts.
Oh, wait. What were the other things that came back from like Walmart? Like they're like big time now. Like Champion.
Yes.
Like Champion was like
Carter asked
Walmart.
for a Champion sweatshirt. I was like, when I was in school, that was like the cheapest of cheap.
Yeah, that was Walmart brand.
Yes. He's like, I want a Champion sweatshirt.
Champion's like nice now.
What?
It's crazy. Mm-hmm. Hey, if you got Shaquille O'Neal shoes, hold on to those suckers.
Yeah.
10 years, they might be worth something. Hey, and listen, we're not making fun of you. I realized what we just did.
I did not.
We're not, but because I mean, I had those. I didn't have Champion, but I had the. Well, I grew up on the Walmart stuff.
My mom was an Old Navy person, so
We didn't get Old Navy. We got Old Navy maybe once a year from my grandma. She would buy us an Old Navy hoodie, but we never had Old Navy clothes. I wear more Old Navy now than I ever have, and this is my jeans. Yeah, Old Navy was too big time for us, and we had to go. We grew at Carlsbad didn't have a.
Yeah.
And Roswell, that's where we'd go shopping because they had a Rue 21.
Big city.
They had a Rue 21 over in Roswell.
That was.
They had a bigger Walmart and a Target, so we'd go there. We never We never explored to Lubbock. I didn't ever come to Lubbock until I started dating Allison.
We didn't get to go to Target because it was too expensive.
Yeah.
It's like.
Yeah. And then now we have to go to Target. Target is still everything is too expensive.
Oh, it cost me $91 to fill my car up yesterday.
100. I'm in the hundreds.
Jeez.
Yeah. I'm like, thanks, Obama, or whoever's in charge of this.
Everybody.
Everybody? I didn't change the gas prices.
I'm done with politics.
I didn't do it.
I hate them.
Then don't blame me. But anyway.
We're back. Here we are. We're back. Now that I yelled, I hate politics.
Yeah, that's good. I'm glad we probably should hate politics.
It's all fake.
That's a different podcast for a different day though.
We're gonna do it. It's all fake. That's our next podcast.
Yeah, everything is. Yeah. Did you see the alien stuff coming?
Yes!
Or the UFO stuff coming out?
What in the world?
In my algorithm, there's been a couple of things talking about this group warning pastors to warn the flock
about aliens. Like that it's.
Yeah, and it turns out that the people that were in that meeting, they made that up. Like, this is going to change. Like, they were making it a way bigger deal than it needed to be.
Gotcha.
I mean, sure, whatever. UFOs, we don't know what they are. Could be just drones. Could be
because they're unidentified.
They're unidentified.
It's crazy.
We don't have to know. I mean, I guess whatever. And I don't think the presence of aliens. I don't think that changes the way that our faith works, and that God is still God.
I saw where a pastor said though, there's a verse in Genesis that like says there's not other life forms.
I don't know.
I need to look that up. Can't remember what it is.
Maybe, I don't know. And so there is also the view that aliens are demons, which I could get on board with that. Mm-hmm. I could get on board with that.
Sounds reasonable.
Yeah, sounds reasonable. I mean, listen, I have done 4 minutes of research of me just watching a video. I don't know anything about it.
Yeah, me either.
But I just was like, the UFO. I was watching when they released the UFO files on the WhiteHouse.gov. I felt like a spy because I was like, oh, this is great. Because it looked like,
yes.
when you get on when you watch a movie and they're like scrolling through on like government site, it looked like that. Like they you didn't have to make the website look like that. Like you're making it like.
But you did.
But it was like black and white and like all this stuff. I was like, what? This is hilarious. And they were just videos of things moving. I'm like, oh, cool. Here's something else moving.
And we watched them.
And I watched them.
Oh.
I scrolled through it. I was like, I'm like, am I going to get in trouble for watching this? Obviously not. They shared it on Facebook.
They declassified them.
The White House shared it on Facebook. I can look at this. It's fine.
I only watch the White House TikTok, so I don't know.
It's fine. Anyway.
Okay.
Courtney, what are we talking about?
I don't even know.
Episode of this
Summer plans.
Summer plans. Some are plans and some are not.
Okay. That was a bad one. I know why his youth rolls their eyes.
Yeah, it's good.
No, we have a lot in June, and then...
So you're basically gone the whole month of June.
Correct.
I was telling somebody, either my mom or my sister, like, Courtney's just gone.
I am.
All of June.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like you're just gone doing, like, you're working.
Yeah, I'm doing all my church
It's all your work trips. Like, you're... So walk us through your month.
Okay, let's do June.
So wait, today is tomorrow
It's the last day of
is the last day of school.
Mm-hmm.
So we have like a couple weeks off before we kick off anything else. And so you're going. Everybody gets to go on a little vacation. We don't have to tell them where you're going, but
Yeah.
everybody gets to go on a little bit of vacation or
A little
something.
vacation, and then come back, and we have VBS, June 7th through 9th.
Okay.
87 kids signed up this morning.
So hold on, 87 signed up this morning, or you have 87 as of this morning?
No, as of this morning.
I was like, you had
I had to
87
really
kids signed up
think
for
about that.
VBS this morning?
No, but I did have to go through because there was like 5 or 6 kids that were signed up twice.
Oh, yeah.
So I had to go through and delete all their double signups, and we have 87
That's good.
as of today. And signups end Friday to get a T-shirt,
To get a t-shirt.
and then they'll open back up the first day of VBS, which is June 7th.
So
6, 7.
you
I'm already going to hear about it.
are we? That's pretty chop dunk right there.
My kid said, "Don't ever say that again. It's so overused." And I said, 6, 7. He's like, "Stop." Okay.
You know, it's overused when my 3-year-old says it all the time. He's just like, because he's like, he doesn't know anything else.
Yeah, that's what everybody says.
So
So you have to say it.
He counts intentionally to 6, 7 because so he could say 6, 7, and he's
Well,
3.
good. He can hang out with me on June 7th. We can do it together.
So t-shirts. So everybody gets a t-shirt if they sign up
Yes,
by Friday.
by Friday.
Wow.
And they're cute. They're electric green. That's the color
Electric
for the
green.
kids. Volunteers were getting neon red.
Neon red. So pink.
Neon red.
What's the difference?
It's like orangey.
Orange.
But I'm sorry, I hate highlighter colors, and so
is
we
it-
really had that
So
was a
this is
stretch.
orange.
Salmon.
Salmon.
It's pink.
So it's pink.
No, it's salmon. Okay, it's not pink, boys.
It's fine if it's
Carter
pink.
Hill, it's not pink.
It's fine if it's pink.
It's not fine for him.
Well, he can be a man.
Oh.
That wears pink shirt.
Then after VBS, we end on the 9th. Well, VBS
Wait,
is going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, we should talk about VBS for a
Let's
minute.
talk about that. Starts at 5:30
Okay.
every night, and we eat supper from 5:30 to 6, and then
Kids eat supper?
Yes, I mean volunteers and kids all eat supper.
Good.
They serve pizza, chicken nuggets, and something else kid friendly.
Yeah.
I can't remember right now.
Probably corn dogs. Did you say
Maybe
corn dogs?
it may be corn dogs. And then after that, we go and have a 20-minute worship kickoff.
Hey, can we? I have a question. It says it starts at 5:30.
Mm-hmm.
So why do we do it in the evenings? Is there a reason why we do it in the evenings and not in the mornings?
I have no clue. I beg to do it in the morning.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know, because that's how it's been done.
Okay, so we're just stuck in our old ways with it.
We're just not going to change it.
I think maybe I think it worked that way once, and so it's just kind of stuck that way. And I think it's probably good, give parents a little bit of a afternoon off, which is good instead of having.
Yeah. Well, and some parents work.
Yeah, I guess if they're working, they bring all their out to ropes, and then they got to go to work, and then call it back. So I guess it works probably better out. Probably better for our context, our community
Yeah.
here. Okay, that's why we do it.
We have a lot of kids, so it's working.
Yeah, let's do something.
But we have that till 8:30, and after the worship, we go to all our different classes, or we have rec, crafts, science, Bible. There's a 5th one. Oh, snack.
Snack.
And this year they're going to make different little trail mixes and snacks. Snackses. That's really what I
Snackases.
said. That was good. Snacks and stuff in snack time.
Okay.
We
So-
have 40 volunteers.
Four?
Yeah, 40.
Wow, that's incredible.
Mm-hmm.
I'm jealous.
I'm so excited.
That's crazy.
People just kept coming. I was like, I
Hey.
like all of you.
Look at that. So what's the theme for VBS? What do we and we wanted to talk about the purposes. So what's the purpose of VBS, the overall purpose?
Well,
Kind of how we talked about last week though.
It's with our 5. I think VBS. Well, first off, the theme is shining a light on who Jesus really is.
Okay.
And there are 5 days in the curriculum, but we use 3 of them, and then Donovan will preach about one, and then I will do a children's sermon and do Bible class in children's church. So we'll get all 5 days. But the point of VBS is, I think, evangelism.
Yeah.
And fellowship.
Yeah.
I mean, some of these kids, I was looking.
Does a lot of them. I think it does all 5.
Yeah.
Is there 5 stations?
Yeah.
So there you go.
But good job. The 5, I mean, no. The kids, some of them I've never even heard their names.
That's good.
And I would click on the thing and look at their parents. I'm like, I don't know who these kids are. So that's very exciting to have new people coming in. And I think we're going to have big numbers this year. We had a lot last year, but I just feel like it's going to blow up this year.
Yeah.
We did have to add a 5th group of kids because we have like 30-something second graders signed up.
Nice.
Yeah. It's a bunch
Nice.
of them. So that's all that week. We ended 8:30.
Second graders or first graders? First.
Going into second.
Oh, going into second.
Yeah,
So
like
Elliot's class.
class,
Okay,
but
okay. They'll be okay.
going into second. And that's 3 days.
Yeah.
By the 3rd day, we're all exhausted by 8:30.
Are we gonna do something kind of how we did last year of like how we raise money?
We're going to raise money for Asia again because we go the next week or the end of that week, not the next week. So we're going to raise money again. We'll have a contest. I'm sure we get to be
The butt of the joke.
Yep.
So what are you thinking? Do you have any ideas of what?
I don't know. I've been looking
The peril that we face.
because they love to torture us.
I had blue powder in my ear.
Yes.
And they said your mom was like, "Do not hit their ears."
It's like, my nose.
Yeah.
It's like blowing my nose. It was like pink and purple and yeah.
I loved it. It was one of my favorite things. But we could do that again. I'm cool.
We may do that again, and we'll just be
Or
disgusting.
Just open the fire hydrant and just fire hydrant.
Somebody did, like where they colored the water and filled water guns up and let them squirt them with colored water. But I was like, that takes a lot of water guns.
I don't like water.
Good, because I prefer not to do
Yeah,
water.
I don't like to get wet.
Ugh, no, my clothes are the worst. So maybe powder again.
There'll be something.
Something fun. So bring your change for Asia. Because then we end on the 9th, and on the 12th, I leave for Southeast Asia.
And so there's 10 of you going? 8 of you going? 7.
7.
7 of you going. And what do you guys do in Asia?
We do a VBS or 4. We do 4 VBSs.
Okay.
And
Like condensed versions at different places?
yes. So we'll do the same 3 days that we're doing here, but obviously they will translate it all and everything. And we'll do crafts, rec, and then a Bible class.
Yeah.
And so it's a totally different environment.
Yeah.
The kids are very, I don't know what the word is. They're just very comfortable, and you hand them a coloring sheet and they'll color for 30 minutes
Okay.
without even moving. They're just very content.
Okay.
So that VBS is completely different than what we do here.
Yeah.
Our kids like to be entertained. We will do the songs and everything just like we do here. Then we will go to this church and teach. I know that there's a few of us that will teach Bible class, and Donovan is going to preach at that church or
Yeah.
teach a class or something. He's doing something with the adults while we teach the kids. And then what else do we do? Look around.
Yeah, you look around. I mean, there's lots of stuff. You've done this this will be a 3rd year in a row?
My 3rd year.
So our church is partnered with some people in Southeast Asia. I don't know if we said where they were from. They've special guests on our podcast before.
Should I say Asia?
Yeah, Asia.
Southeast Asia,
Yeah,
whatever.
that's where they're going. We have to say that to protect them and the ministry going on there, just because it's, there's stuff going on.
Yeah.
But I think it's a great thing. And so you guys are there for how long? And we might do it
10 days.
We might do a podcast while you're there, like remote in. That might be fun.
Yeah, we have a lot of people that can be on it then.
That'd be good. Maybe we could reunite or whatever.
And we're going to teach an English class or like go to an English class.
Okay.
And help with
go
it
to the
or
university
something. This is actually, I think, at that coffee shop.
Okay.
Something. We have a meeting on Monday. I'll know more.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, makes sense.
Just kind of clueless right now. But that's the 12th through the 22nd.
So 10 days.
10 days.
Wow.
And it's hot.
Yeah, it'll be hot.
Very hot.
Hot
But
and humid in Southeast
It's a
Asia.
wonderful time. I love it.
Yeah.
So then we get back from there. And on June 25th, I leave for girls' camp in Floydada.
Very hot.
Still hot. Not humid,
Just
but
a
still
different
hot.
kind of hot. You know, so girls camp. How many girls do you have going to
We have
girls
16 going.
camp? Wow. Mm-hmm. That's awesome. And that's like first graders to fifth graders?
Going into sixth, yeah.
Okay. Well, that's
and
good.
we have a lot of third graders going, a lot of first graders going.
Yeah.
I think 3 or 4 going
that's
into
pretty
sixth
cool.
graders.
That's cool. So that's a good group of kids. Mm-hmm. I like that. And then those groups specifically will be good. Mm-hmm.
And that's a fun time.
Yeah.
We have 3 sponsors going the whole time and then one that'll come when she can.
Yeah.
And so that'll be really fun. That whole time is just crazy. We just...
Do you know the theme for girls camp?
I don't. They haven't told us.
That's good. It'll just be...
Be a surprise.
Yeah.
Our shirts are cute, though. The ones that I made.
Okay. You make, and then they get shirts there too?
Yes. So we do shirts, matching shirts to go because the first year I went, another church had matching shirts on the day they arrived. And our girls were like, oh, we want that. And so we did them last year and we're going to do them again this year.
That's nice.
So it's a fun time.
Yeah.
So that's my June.
That's just June. Mm-hmm. Wow. And then, so I guess my stuff doesn't start until July. I mean, I'll be around for VBS and do all that stuff.
I rope everyone into helping with VBS.
I'll kind of hold the fort down. Me and Thomas will be holding the fort down in June while you and Donovan are gone. So we'll just do that stuff. Be that, holding the fort, doing that. And then youth camp comes up July 4th through the 8th, which is going to be a good time. The theme of that is cultivate. And so the opening night is actually something we just finished talking about in our youth group. Talking about the parable of the sower. You know, that's pretty good. Talked about that at our family worship night a couple weeks ago. So I think it'll be a good It'll be a good continuation of what we're talking about. I think youth camp has the potential to be a catalyst for a lot of the stuff we're doing next year, of how we're going to change things up, and I'm really looking forward to it. We've got 70 spots going, and then so right now we have 65 registered. So 66 registered. So I've got 4 more spots. So if any of you want to go to camp, or if any of your kids want to go to camp, whoever's listening, let me know. We got a spot for them. But that's going to be a good time. Youth camp is always good. But there's a lot that goes into it. But it'll be good. Let me think. My brain is firing way too fast. The reason I say it's a catalyst is because like the how we're gonna change next year up was we're gonna do an intentional discipleship group. We're starting those next year, and so right now we've been doing discipleship like small groups on Wednesday nights, and so they've kind of felt rushed, or they're not able to go as deep as some kids want, or be able to connect as well, because there's a lot of kids, there's a lot of things, and it's 10 minutes, and they're just trying to answer some questions and get out of there and go play football.
Yeah.
Or whatever, try to get done. And so what we're doing is we're moving the small groups out of Wednesday nights, and we're moving them to some other nights during the week. They may not all meet at the same time, like junior high girls may meet on a Tuesday, and junior high boys might meet on Friday or Saturday or whatever kind of fits well for their schedule, because they're all doing the same thing at the same time anyway. So they all will have, or in theory, they all will have a block of time where they're not doing anything. So planning that all out, but youth camp has the leaders for next year for those discipleship groups will also be leaders at camp. So it's kind of like hey, we're kickstarting it here at camp. That's why I say catalyst. Kickstarting it here at camp, and then so we can carry that momentum throughout the year.
That's cool.
And then as it goes, Most of the small group leaders for next year will be at camp. So I'm looking forward to that aspect of it, of just using camp as a Kickstarter. But also, we've come back from camp with, 15 commitments and wanting to get baptized and things like that. So there's always the potential for that, and that's awesome. And so I think camp will be a good thing for that this year. And we're going to go Glorieta up by Santa Fe, 80 miles from no, that's not 80 miles from Santa Fe. It's like 20. 10. I don't even know.
But it's cool. It's not here.
The highs
in
are the highs are in the 80s, but we're closer to the sun, so it still feels like 90 degrees when you're outside. But when you're in the shade, it's real nice.
And at night.
And at night is real nice. You can see the Milky Way.
Oh, that's cool.
That's pretty cool. I've seen the Milky Way. And it's not the ones that come in the wrapper. It's the actual in the sky. So I've seen that before. But anyway, yeah, youth camp's great. Party. It's a party the whole time. Come back exhausted, but recharged. It'll be good. There are a couple things that we're doing either before or after camp. I haven't decided how exactly we're going to do this. But before camp, we're doing a family worship night on July 1st. And I think that, I'm going to try to get all the campers to come to that, so we can have a ice cream and family worship.
That's going to be fun.
Yeah, it'll be outside, I think, if weather permitting.
Just prepare for outside. It's going to be hot. Just deal with it.
Well, and there'll be more information come out on that.
Yeah.
We'll send all that out. But I'm looking forward to that. I don't know who or what's exactly going on with that. Like who's talking, Donovan, me, Thomas, you, whatever. I don't know what's happening.
I'm not talking. I'm going to go ahead and say that part. The rest of you, you're open.
So, yeah, we'll do worship outside.
I'll do the welcome again.
Yeah. We'll figure something. We'll have something. But it'll be good. There's going to be ice cream and game, or I don't know what exactly we're going to do. But it'll be fun. And then we'll kind of use that as hey, camp is coming up in 3 days. Be ready for that.
Yeah.
And then after that, we kind of have a break. Well, boys camp.
Boys camp is July 5th through the 8th.
Is that the same time?
Yes, it's the exact same time as youth camp. I know nothing about it, so.
And that's not it's whoever's running the camp.
Yeah, I'm still waiting.
Yeah.
They sent me the forms to fill out, and then they said, hold on, we're going to do a Google sheet, so just wait. Don't fill anything out yet. Okay. So I'll get you all a Google link as soon as I get it.
Yeah. And so, what was I saying about that? I was going to say something interesting.
It's Kingdom Men is the theme of boys camp.
Okay.
Kingdom Men, yeah.
And that's in Floydada as well?
That's also there.
Mm-hmm. That'll be good.
And we have 8 boys signed up and 3 sponsors going.
Good. That's a good ratio.
Mm-hmm. For boys, that's a really good ratio.
That's a good ratio.
I got 2 of those. I need some supervision.
Yep. And then after boys camp, we don't really have anything, big spectacular. So we'll just have our regular stuff on till the end of July. And then August 9th or 3rd, one of the Sundays in August, we'll do kind of like a kickoff or a kickback, or not kickback. Kickback. What am I? I'm back in Carlsbad where it is kickbacks. Or I'll kick him back. We'll do like a summer recap.
Yeah,
kickoff. That's
there we go. Recap.
That was the word. We'll do something like that one of those days and and then say, hey, and then we're back.
Wednesday nights are back.
But then
August 12th.
Yep. It seems like that's so far away, but it's like it doesn't seem like it.
No, it does
talking
not.
about it's like next week.
Yeah.
So it'll be a good time. Yeah, summer. Everybody's busy. Everybody's traveling. Everybody's around. Summer's wild around here, and everybody knows that. The curtains in my house stand no chance of still being up. So that's a funny thing. Basically every time my kids go on a break, the curtains fall off the windows.
I can't imagine why.
I can't imagine. Now, also, this is a funny story that has nothing to do with anything. There's these neighbor boys that live close behind us or whatever, and they come just knock on our door all the time. And then they're like, can your kids come play? I'm like, no, my kids can't come play. They're doing other things right now. Sorry. And then they'll just go talk to Elliot and Easton in their window. And they'll just sit there and then
Through their window?
Yeah. And they'll just yell at each other.
That's hilarious.
Easton's bullying them through the window. He's like, what are you doing, you big baby? or whatever. But anyway, that's kind of funny.
good stuff.
I have videos of this little kid, and it's funny.
Oh my gosh.
He just comes and bangs on our door.
Hey, we do have some staff meetings that are going to involve all 4 of your kids being here.
Yeah.
And then one of mine, because
Yeah.
the rest of them won't come.
Yeah.
But that'll be fun too.
It'll be a good time. Yeah, so
It'll be something. Thomas is going to be like, what in the world is this?
Yeah, so we've planned 4 staff meetings for the summer, but just because everybody's gone. So we've got those, and then, I'll have all of my offspring with me during those times, so that'll be a good time it'll be a good time.
Be something.
Yeah, definitely a spectacle.
And then our daughters will plan a whole day, and it'll be a thing.
Yeah. All right, well, you got anything? You got
Nope.
You got a family challenge?
Just, we have a whole summer ahead.
Yeah.
I know people are traveling. You may not be at church, but just remember that whose you are. That's what my sister-in-law always says. Remember whose you are. Just remember that when you're done traveling and stuff, we're still here. We still want to see you. Just because you haven't been in 8 Sundays, we don't care.
Yeah.
And if I say I've missed you, I actually missed you. I'm not counting how many times you've been gone.
Yeah.
So just come back when you're done traveling and be ready to go.
Yeah, I think that and that kind of brings up something. Baccalaureate was last Sunday, and I had the opportunity to give like a little challenge, and my challenge was for them. This was a life challenge. I'm like, hey, in your whole life, but during this year, during the summer, this is applicable. The challenge was to choose Jesus.
Yeah.
And I shared the verse, Colossians 3:17, and whatever you do in word or deed, do it in the name of the Lord. And give thanks. Sorry, I should have read it before I said it. But anyway, whatever you do, you may be gone all of June, but in whatever you do in the name of the Lord Jesus, give him glory. Choose Jesus in all of the situations. And we could do that this summer. We could wake up each morning, choose Jesus. We can go to work, choose Jesus. Whatever we do, give glory to God. And so like that could be your challenge for the summer, is in whatever you do, choose Jesus.
I like that. Good job.
All right, that's all we got. That's all we got from Big Dog and Chop Dunk this semester. I think we'll do a couple podcast episodes over the summer, maybe 3 or 4. So be on the lookout for those, because they'll be interesting. They'll be kind of good stuff. If you want to kind of hear what's going on during the summer while we're deep in it, tune in and we'll have some good insight. But it's been good. It's been a good semester. Been a good year. Thank you guys for listening. Courtney, thank you for being on this podcast with me
It's the best.
every week. We'll talk at y'all later. Peace.